Hey everybody, it's John from Edwards Wealth Management, and if you're here today, you might be saving for retirement. And today's video will be just for you. Today we're going to talk about a topic that seems to be coming up quite a bit, and that's Roth conversions. If you've probably heard before about Roth IRAs, did you know that you can convert your traditional IRA or 401k into a Roth and potentially save a ton of money when you're retired? So here's the situation. I see time and time again you have a retiree who's worked hard, saved over their entire career. They've built up $1 million sitting in their IRA, which is great. But there's a catch that a lot of us get caught off guard with. And when you turn 73, the IRS requires that you take required minimum distributions or RMDs out of your IRA or 401k account. And the sneaky thing about that is that every dollar that you pull out of that account is taxed as ordinary income, and this can shock a lot of folks. If your nest egg is pretty big, these withdrawals can even push you in a higher tax bracket, which forces you to pay even more taxes than you would have expected. And that's not even considering the possibility that taxes could go up in the future. And that seems to be what a lot of experts are expecting to have happen. But there is a way that you can reduce this tax burden, and that's where Roth conversion comes in. A Roth IRA allows you to have your investments grow tax free, and more importantly, the withdrawals in retirement are completely tax free. No RMDs, no forced withdrawals, and you have more control over your tax situation, basically. Let me explain how this works. When you contribute to an IRA or a 401k, you're contributing with pre tax dollars. What that means is you got a tax break when you put the money in. However, the downside is when that money comes out and you withdraw it in retirement, those withdrawals are taxed at your ordinary income tax rate. With a Roth IRA, it's the complete opposite. You contribute after tax dollars, meaning you pay taxes up front, but in exchange, your money grows tax free. And when you do finally withdraw it in retirement, it's tax free forever. And your heirs can even inherit it tax free. So it's one of the best accounts out there. Uncle Sam can essentially never touch it. Basically, you're paying taxes now to avoid paying them later. And that can be a huge benefit if taxes do, in fact, rise. Let's talk about the Roth conversion specifically. So, with a Roth conversion, it allows you to move money from your traditional IRA or 401k to a Roth. Yes, you'll have to pay taxes on the amount that you convert up front, but once that money is in the Roth, it grows tax free and you never have to worry about RMDs or taxes ever again. So let me break down the key benefits of doing this. And it's also a great thing too, because a lot of people, once your income is up over a certain level, it depends if you're married or not, but somewhere around 150,000 it phases out and you can't contribute to a Roth at all. So converting is really the only way to create a Roth account if you're a higher income earner. So, yeah, some of the benefits tax free growth, which is similar to an IRA. Your investments will grow tax free, and that can really, over time, compound your wealth growth. No RMDs, unlike traditional IRAs. Roth IRAs don't require you to take any required minimum distributions annually, and you get to decide when and how much you'd like to withdraw. Number three, you pay taxes now and you save taxes later. By converting, you pay taxes up front, but from then on, your money continues to grow and can be withdrawn tax free. Number four, tax free inheritance. Like I mentioned earlier, one of the huge benefits when it comes to estate planning is that you can leave a Roth IRA to your heirs and they can inherit it completely tax free. So I've often seen this used as an estate planning tool when somebody is really focused on their legacy and leaving money for their children or somebody. And so it's a great way to give money without having to have them worry about paying tax on it when they receive it. So it's a nice gift to give somebody. And why is this important? Well, most financial experts believe that taxes will increase in the future. We have a big debt problem in the United States, and a lot of politicians are trying to increase taxes in order to help bridge that gap. So by converting now and locking in today's tax rates, you can potentially avoid much higher tax rates down the road. Even better, you're going to give yourself flexibility in retirement by diversifying your tax exposure. You know, if you have a Roth bucket, you have a taxable bucket, you have an IRA bucket, now you can kind of pull the levers and have more control over your tax situation. So Roth conversions, it's not for everybody. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it's essential to really carefully understand what your current tax bracket is and what they might be in the future. And that way you can figure out how much you can convert without jumping up into a higher tax bracket. And you can spread it out over a couple of years. That's a great strategy, to stay under whatever the next incremental tax bracket is. For instance, during your 60s or when you first retire, maybe you haven't started taking your Social Security yet, that would be an ideal time to consider doing a Roth conversion. And the younger you are when you do it, the more beneficial it is because there will be more growth that can happen in the Roth account wrapper. For example, you could convert a small portion of your IRA and start early in your 60s before your RMDs kick in, before you start Social Security. And by doing this, you can manage your taxable income more strategically. Each year, you get to decide how much to convert based on your tax situation. And this avoids large jumps into higher tax brackets. Remember, this strategy, it also provides something that we call tax diversification. So with both the traditional and the Roth accounts, you have the flexibility to choose which funds to withdraw based on what else might be going on in your tax life for that particular year. If your taxes are high, you can withdraw from the Roth. If you have a low tax year, then maybe you take from your traditional IRA. But the goal is to give yourself a little room to maneuver in retirement by planning ahead and being a little bit more proactive with Roth conversions. You can really potentially save tens of thousands of dollars in taxes over the course of your retirement. Imagine having more of that hard-earned money working for you instead of going to Uncle Sam. So if you're wondering about Roth conversions and see if it might be a good fit for you, we're here to help. We offer complimentary Roth conversion analysis using Right Capital financial planning software. This analysis will help you understand how much to convert, how to manage your tax brackets, how to maximize retirement savings. So if this is something you're interested in, just click the link in the description to book a call with us, and we would be happy to walk you through a personalized plan that fits your personal financial situation. Thanks for watching and have a great day.